Bronchials. Let this be over soon. Please, let this be over. How is she? I catch the words from across the room. A little restless. She mutters to herself constantly. I cannot make out any sense. A few words, nothing lucid, except Papa's name. She repeats it constantly, calling without voice to Papa. Does she need anything? What could she need now, at this stage? A little water, perhaps. Dab her lips, Albert. Here, let me. Another figure moves to my side, leaning over me, leaning low, wetting my mouth with the feathery touch of a finger. I taste the salt of her flesh. Sara? Sara, can you hear me? It's Hannah. Is there anything you require, my dear, dear friend? Anyone you need to see? She waits. I cannot respond. I have no strength. Is anything holding you back from your journey? I smile. Always thoughtful, always ready to lend me a hand ever since the beginning. I lift my fingers a few centimetres to caress her. The effort overwhelms me. My arm flops back to the mattress. Forgiveness for the many mistakes I've made. Clemency for the man I killed. Yes, I killed a man in cold blood. What would my sons think of their old dying mother if they knew that truth? In spite of the circumstances, I have never spoken of that occasion, never divulged it. That unerasable moment from my story of so long ago. 2. Alpes-Maritimes, France, the first week of March, 1943. The hairpin bends were dizzying on roads as narrow as zips. "We call this a balcony route," yelled the driver, above the engine's growl. "Take a look to your right. See for yourselves that scenic drop." Nobody cared to turn their heads, either clutching their purses or hands clasped in prayer. My parents, seated in the row in front of me, cleaved tight to one another. The bus was rocking and rolling. 1,000 metres we had climbed, and the rattletrap was showing its age, coughing and spluttering. The quality of petrol, when it was available during these days of wartime rationing, was dismal. Down along the coast, spring was on its way. Almond trees in pale pink blossom. But up here, the temperature was steadily dropping. I was hunched into myself, muffled in my bedraggled navy coat, picking with my nail-bitten fingers at the loose strands on the cuffs. It was a recent habit, triggered by anxiety. Here we were, embarking on yet another flight, facing yet another precarious future, while our suitcases slid back and forth in the overhead racks. Beyond the windows, I caught glimpses of snow on the higher caps of the mountain ranges. The bus swung a curve too sharply to the right, brakes screeching. The passengers as one let out a cry. Was this old coach about to spin us over the mountainside? Our driver pressed on, cowed by nothing. Higher up I spotted a village clinging to a rocky peak as though suspended by a safety pin. One gust of wind and it would be blown off its perch, lost forever. Its population vanished into the universe. I was rather taken with that idea. It might be the safest place for us, missing in outer space. The driver lifted his right hand from the wheel. I squeezed one eye shut, dreading the result of such a reckless act. He pointed to the hanging community and called its name. It was not our...